What is up, guys? Welcome back to another race commentary video. This week in AOSX, we are at Atlanta. It is round 4 of 10, and it's a good one, so let's get into it. So this week's track, Atlanta, was very tough track to stay consistent on. It had a couple big lines, very tough line through the split lane, which we were not allowed to cut by AOSX rules. And yeah, it was a good one, so let's get into it with the start. I had a pretty awful jump. But I did play a huge gamble here. As you see, I swing wide, try going for this quad in, and it's very sketchy. I might land on people, but honestly, I went for it just kind of in the moment. I did kind of mess up one or two people, but man, I don't know. And I also did mess up Wasabi here, but you know, first lap carnage, I'm thinking ahead of me. I'm trying to stay as straight as I can, but I apologize to Wasabi. But yeah, we're in third, and then I mess up this section really bad here. The whoop section, I just completely blew the turn and lose. Look at all the positions I lose just by one little mistake on this opening lap. That's how close the field is. So here we are into the split lane. We're not allowed to cut over unless unless we get pushed over or something. If we do cut over, we pull over, and I just go down trying to funnel into the pack, and that's my first crash of the night. Or see, we're back in 10th. Not a very good spot, especially with Slurp, who's probably the second fastest guy tonight, just out front checking out. So yeah, we're in 10th. We got some of our competitors like Wasabi and Squally around us, so we're all in the same boat here, just trying to get up to the front. I had this nice line here, quad triple. I felt like I was doing this line better than everyone as I crashed in it, literally crashing it as I'm saying I was good at it. But other than this time, I did pretty good in the quad triple all race, and I feel like this is a line I was able to make lots of good passes with, as you'll see later on. But yeah, two crashes in the first lap actually that just really put us back here. 10th with Wasabi behind. We're 10 seconds off Slurp on the first lap. Not terrible, not completely out of it, 18 minutes, but yeah, we're gonna have to kind of force the issue now, make sure we get to the front as quickly as possible, capitalize on mistakes. As you see, we already capitalized on one. We're gonna try making that alive through this tight over under, which we do barely. Kind of shoved my teammate there, but was trying to just find room. So this was the line I was doing. I was going kind of middle here, going wide, and then getting a good run through this quad. I did almost land on my teammate, but was able to triple out, get right back in front of him. This whole track pretty much, there's just not really any spot that you could breathe, really. Like, it was all just a really hard section after a really hard section, and then just when you let off, it's just you crash. There's not really any spot on this track that's kind of like it's not hard to do, you know, especially over a 20-minute main against everyone that's just so fast. So yeah, we're up here on Squally now, just trying to move up to the pack with him. Me and him are similar speed, just trying to follow him through the pack. He gets through Bull and Dizzle, which honestly I don't want to let him get away, so I'm trying to pass everyone he's passing right away. Luckily Dizzle crashes there, so we don't have to worry about passing him. We got Bull DGN in front of us, who's in the main after a great heat race. So we're trying to go for this quad again, but I kind of spin. So once I spun, I realized that there's no way I'm going to get the drive for that quad. So I just went for the I think triple skim or something, whatever it is. So here we're just going to try sizing up a pass on a Bull, as I make a little mistake into the whoops. Always kind of sketchy on these opening laps, trying to get into the rhythm, because you know, if you go straight to the A main in your heat race, you won't be racing a lot. Won't be racing for a while, I mean. So here we go for this triple in the split lane, which was honestly the make or break line of the night besides the quad. And Bull didn't do it, and as you can see, I just pretty much jump right by him. Now it's time to set my sights on Squally and see if we could get by him and get to the top spots. I see you a couple laps later, fast forward to right when I caught Squally, because it took a while to catch him. We kind of also caught Rom, who's the guy in third at the time. So we got pretty much me and him just coming through the pack. Rom makes a little mistake here, which allows me to get by him, and then now it's just me and Squally. This turned out to be an amazing battle. I think one of the best battles all night, really. Squally and me have been battling since SX3, and every time it's always aggressive and clean. Squally's from France, so it's always a nice little rivalry. USA versus France, friendly rivalry. So I see he was going for this triple inline, and I was going quad triple, which I felt like was a little bit faster at the end. As you see, look, I wheelie this triple out, and I was just able to carry so much momentum into this corner, make a simple block pass on him. And right here, I thought, okay, perfect. Got by him. The leaders were making their own mistakes. They were in their own battles. So I was like, okay, they're right there. Now it's time to set sail. But Squally just kept the pressure on. He went for immediate pass back after this whoops, which he got me on many times actually. He was just better than me in this section. I kept messing it up. Here I go triple in again. This was a really tough line to make sure you don't cross over and don't get reset on the left side. So I think here I'm like, okay, we got him, and then bam, the sand section bites me. I was having problems with the sand all week, just making stupid mistakes in it. And Squally gets by me again, so now we have to go after him yet again. Luckily, we have our little line in the quad section. He's not doing it, so we're able to swing a little wider. Keep the power down, quad, and then wheelie this triple out. Didn't mean to hit him that hard there, but I just come with so much momentum tripling out that I really can't go anywhere. Able to get him again. Make sure I block this off just in case he thought I tried taking him out and maybe he'd do something to me. Just, you know, be extra safe. And yet again, I blow this turn again, and then he gets me right back. I try squaring him up, kind of bump him, not intentionally, but trying to keep it clean. Case the finish line, so I think, yeah, I go double. He goes triple behind me, so he's right on me again still. Still just a great battle between me and Squally. He's a little better than me in the sand. I'm better in the second half of the track. I go for this outside line. He goes for the inside, shows me a wheel. Side by side down this straight. Just awesome, awesome battle. I go wide for my line. Squally goes inside. He goes for his triple in. I case the quad, so he gets by me on his triple line, and now I have to pass him yet again. And at this point, I'm thinking, oh my god, and with this mistake, oh my god, like, this guy is not letting me go. I was getting frustrated because the leaders were just capitalizing on this. Me and him were just going to battle forever. So I had to make a pass on this guy's stick. He would just not let me go. Every time I got by him, I made a little bobble, so we just had to make something stick on him. So he had again regroup, try going after him again for the third time. He makes a little mistake here, gives me perfect line down here, and I think, oh nope, he gets me right back. Just amazing battle. Cannot make a pass on his stick. So now he actually has a decent couple bike length gap, and if you look at the mini map, Wasabi and Parker are also taking advantage, just capitalizing. And I just force my bike right down the inside, push him out of the way, kind of in a third, like an aggressive but clean way. Also get the quad triple. He goes right back at me, passes me yet again. But him going for this block pass makes him case the triple. And I think this is when I pretty much had him. He goes for the one last attempt, squares me up here as I mess this up yet again. But this time I'm not going to let him have this line on the over-under. I close the door, and I think he makes a mistake here, which pretty much gives me enough breathing room to carry on. After I got by Squally, it pretty much gave me clear air. Was able to set my sights on the leaders. Took a while to get to Slurp. He was riding a great race out in front. Pulled a nice hole shot and was just running laps, even though he did make a mistake. I think he had a shot at winning this if he didn't get caught up in a battle with Premium STR. But as well, I had my own caught up in a battle with Squally. So here we're just being patient, waiting for him to make a mistake, or just waiting for my opportunity, and right here it comes. He gets reset, going for this very tricky triple. And it just gives me enough breathing room to set sail and bring home another win. He did make a good challenge at me towards the end. I was not able to really pull a huge gap on him, maybe like anywhere from 3 to 5 seconds as we traded mistakes. But yeah, it was good enough for another win. As you see, the gap's 2.7 seconds on the last lap. I did kind of slow down on this last lap just to bring it home. But yeah, guys, really intense race, pretty much from the back to first. Had a blast racing this one. Like, it was just really intense. Everyone out here was running great pace. The battle with Squally was one to remember. And yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and on to next week.